Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to share with you one key concept that is almost 100% sure that you are going to make money. One concept about real estate. So if you want to know what is that concept, then stick around. What is that one concept? Let's dive into this. Let's understand one. If you want to buy real estate in Australia, the first thing that you do is that you look through realestate.com.au. Alright, you go and see in a particular suburb and you see what are the properties that you have in that area and what are the properties are for sale. What is one thing that actually changes your mind, whether I should invest here or not? The thing that is actually matters most for you is the price. If you are actually looking for a property and if your budget is to buy a $500,000 property, and in that suburb if all the properties, if you see that it goes above 500,000 or probably close to $1 million, then there is no point of looking to that suburb because you cannot buy this. If you cannot buy this, then there is no point of looking. Hence you should come out of the suburb, you go to another suburb. Now you go to another suburb and in that suburb you actually look for this and you see that the price range is again high, so which is beyond your $500,000. So you again realize that this is where I cannot buy, so I need to go to another suburb. Then you look for another suburb or you ask your friend or anyone that you know are investing in that range of what you are actually doing, and then you are going to that suburb. So what exactly you are doing is that you are comparing your suburb after suburb and then eventually you're finding it out. That is the exact thing you must do all the time. So first of all, you need to understand that different suburb has different price point and different state, different suburb, and then based on what actually your budget, what's your capacity, you look for those suburbs and then you compare and then you see that okay, these are the 5 or 10 suburbs you chose, and from there you narrow it down to 1 or 2 suburbs and stick with it. And that is the key. Most people, they start investing, they look particularly for different states, different suburbs, and then they are not able to decide. They just go from one after another suburb and then someone else says that go and invest there, and they go on the Facebook and check somebody is posted that this is the suburb that they have invested. But what they don't understand is that everyone's circumstances is different, everyone's geographical location are different. If I am living in Sydney and if I am trying to buy somewhere in Perth, the chances are that I will not be going to those areas as frequently as if I buy next to my place, or if I buy somewhere in Melbourne or Victoria or in Queensland, because that is easily accessible as compared to going to Perth. So that is the one thing you have to compare and choose this, and everything that you can do it yourself. Because if you tell your mind that yes, I can do it by myself, I will do it, then it is easy. The moment you see that you are not confident, you are giving that power to someone else, that person will actually earn money and you will not. And this is the point I want to make it, is that once you compare the properties, you take the decision, you take feedback from others, but it is your decision, your investment, your learnings, and you will make money by yourself doing this rather than giving it to someone else. Do not look for a suburb where you cannot invest. There is no point of looking for a suburb and thinking that this is the place that I'm going to invest, because your budget, your finance is not going to be approved and you will just simply waste for money and time. So there is no point of wasting this time doing all these things, whereas focus on 1 or 2 suburbs and then pick the property and go and inspect couple of properties there, look in that area and get a general feeling. Because what you are asking someone that okay, tell me whether this suburb is going to go up, no one knows, because that the market is so big that no one knows. What you would be focusing on, that based on your criteria, based on your budget, you buy, and then buy with a problem and turn that problem into a solution and then sell the solution. So this is the one thing that you must always do, which is compare from suburb to suburb, property to property, area to area, and then based on your comparison you come up with the conclusion. Because if let's say a particular suburb that you chose, and in that suburb every property that you are seeing that it is going to get sold within a day or 2 days, that means the market is really hot in that suburb. And if the market is really hot, that it is very less chance that you will be able to negotiate property in that area. So what you can do is that probably look for other areas where you can do a more negotiation, where, or if you believe that this suburb is going to go up based on your research or based on your criteria, then you look for a jump on it and take that and put an offer immediately and get this done. Most investors, they do not do this, they do not know, they do not compare this suburb or different properties, and they just look only one area, one place, and then that's also they have chosen because someone else actually asked them to look into. Let me repeat, no one in Australia can tell you that this suburb is going to go up from X to 2X in 5 to 7 years time. It is impossible. If somebody is saying this, they have some hidden agenda, they are trying to sell something to you, hence they are saying that it is going to go up. It is impossible. Right now the property price is all time high, doesn't mean that it is not going to go to even 2X or double. We don't know what's going to happen. What you and I know is that to buy something that has some deficiencies, that has some problems, and then turn that problem into a solution and sell the solution. The more and more you would be able to look through these problems, the more and more you would be looking how you can buy these kind of problem properties, then the easier it will be for you to become a better investor, the easier you would be to make money through real estate. So comparison is an important part, and if you compare suburb to suburb, if you compare property to property, and then you will be able to take decisions better, because then you know that, oh, this is the one, I have a better choice. We always want better. So if your choice that you get based on the comparison, and pick the best. If you have 10 different places, then you compare and then find out the best, and that is where you will be investing. So here is what I would suggest. Jump on real estate, look for different suburb and then compare, and based on the comparison then you know that what's the rent that you would be expecting in that area, what's the price that it is saying, and that's how you will be getting this return, and hence you will choose the suburb, not somebody who just told you to invest there because they invested, or somebody who just have some hidden agenda, want to sell some properties to you, hence they are saying to invest in that area. So this is the one thing that you must do, is to compare. I hope you find this videos helpful. If you like this, then subscribe my channel, turn the notification bell on so you get to see more videos like this, and I will bring more and more content through this channel. Thank you so much for watching.